Well, it's here, Force users. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is officially out this morning, and we are looking at it here in the Chef Big Willie show. So we got a couple different options here on the main window here. So we got campaign now. They've added a campaign. We've got multiplayer 8 through 40 people. We've got arcade. Become the master of combat with arcade. Fight against AI-controlled enemies and earn rewards to learn to master all of troops, heroes, and weapons and abilities. Interesting. It's an interesting mode. We got collection in here. Heroes. This is some pretty iconic people from the Star Wars universe and vehicles. Under classes we have Assault, Heavy, Officer, Specialist, Enforcer, Aerial, Armor, Artillery, Speeder, Fighter, Interceptor, Bomber. Very cool. Your collection. Here you will find characters and starships available for you to play. All of them can be customized with star cards. Some have additional weapon customization as well. Alright, that's pretty cool. They did put a story mode in this game too. Career, time challenges, campaign, arcade, multiplayer, troopers, heroes, and starfighters. Alright. Let's go over to options. We'll make sure our subtitles are on. Yep, subtitles are good to go. Well, alrighty. Should we take a quick peek maybe over at controls here and see what the defaults are? Okay, no. Controller, soldier sensitivity. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got over here? Unopened crates. Well, let's open some of these bad boys up. Open crate, says me. Give us something awesome. Reveal. Officer, improved battle command. Okay, so it looks like parts and weapon parts. Very nice, very nice. And I'll open up the chat here. If anybody wants to chat with us this morning. Alright, we like to see that. Reduced recoil. Looks like a little pistol. Improved battle command. Officer +4. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up the next one. Alright, Armored Assault Upgrade Pack. Ooh, we got something purple. We got purple nurple. Let's check it out. Improved thermal detonator. Nice. CR2, reduced recoil. Okay. And let's go ahead and open up this one. Presents. I bought the $71 version of the game, so I guess we get a couple packs with it, which is cool. Let's take a little look here. Improved combat shield. Nice. Heavy FVMK 10K, FWMB 10K auto cooling. Some more weapons and upgrades. Master Specialist. Let's take a look here. Reveal all. Trip mine. We like trip mines. Those are always fun to play with. A2080 CFE. Alright. Ray pre-order crate. Now Ray's the Jedi from The Force Awakens. Can't wait to go see the new Last Jedi movie. That looks like it's going to be pretty damn awesome. I'm a pretty big Star Wars guy. I like the Star Wars. Farsight Deep Mind Jedi Training Experience Scavenger. Awesome. Kylo Ren, the bad guy. A couple years ago, I was picking up toys for a toy drive we were doing, and I saw a big old Kylo Ren statue action figure. They're not toys, damn it. Had to buy it for myself. We bought a lot of good stuff for the giveaway, but I had to keep the old Kylo Ren, man. It just looked too badass, man. It's in my collection. Newsletter emote crate. Alright, let's open up. Reveal.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Alright, a little Jedi Force power there. These are not the droids you're looking for. One of my favorite scenes from the original Star Wars movie. Where as a kid, I first was experiencing the power of the Force. I was like, dude, what did he just do? And my dad's like, stupid, he did the Jedi mind trick, duh. And I was like, oh. I seen a buddy do that one time. We were driving, and we got pulled over by the police. And the police officer's like, all right, I need to see your IDs. And my buddy's like, nah, you don't need to see our IDs. And the police officer's like, you know what? I don't need to see your IDs. That was pretty funny. I was like, dude, you just totally did the Jedi mind trick, bro. All right, so we've opened up our crates. We've got some goodies. Let's go ahead and check this bad boy out. Now, I'm kind of one of those guys that always just jumps into multiplayer. Like, all right, we got Starfighter Assault. That was kind of like my favorite mode in the first Battlefront. So let's jump in there and fly around. May the Force be with us. Use the fork, Luke. I enjoy the whole, like, TIE fighter, you know, flying around. X-Wing. Hey, what's up, Moonrack? I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. Shout out to my man Moonrack, man. He'll be a United States Marine. When Darth Maul uses scimitar cloaking device, he's very hard to spot and lock onto. A Star Destroyer is undergoing repairs, maintenance dock above Fondor. Rebel Alliance launches a surprise assault to destroy it. Okay, well, let's take a look. Straight. I'm gonna live, bro. I'm gonna live. I don't want to go boom. Alright, so Interceptor, Fighter, Bomber. That'd be pretty sweet to fly bombing runs. Look, these are some of the ones you can unlock. Let's just jump into a fighter.
Got the call. I'm here.
Fancy.
Immediate repairs required.
Only one generator remains. If it fails, the path to the Star Destroyer will open.
Target down.
Oh my god, where'd that come from? Chewbacca? Han Solo? Chewbacca got me? Oh. Alright. Well, let's jump back on that horse. When exploded, we jump back on. What's happening, Tut Tut? How's it going, bud?
Go on without me.
Steve, hello. Good morning to you, sir.
Systems not responsive.
What's your thing?
Y-wing bombers are getting through. They must be stopped.
Oh my god.
Generators
So
down.
intense.
The dock is unshielded. Intercept their X-wings.
Whoa.
Failure is not an option.
We don't want to fail. We don't want to let down Darth Vader and be like, you have failed me, young apprentice. Dude, somebody's on my ass like white on rice. intense. 31 months with this tut-tut. That's amazing, bro. You're an awesome guy, my friend. Alright, so the fighter's pretty maneuverable. I'm going to try out the interceptor and see what we got here with this guy. Oh, really? A lot of microtransactions? Well, I got a couple crates for buying the game, but yeah, I'm just going to unlock what I unlock. But yeah, people, you know, I mean, we've talked about it before. Microtransactions are not going anywhere, you know, that's... Alright, this seems a little bit more stable than the fighter as far as flying goes for me, from the TIE fighter. Oh yeah, we got a couple good shots in on that guy right there. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. But yeah, microtransactions are pretty much something that we're going to see a lot of. Ooh, mama. I gotta say though, the flying feels badass, man. It does. It feels badass. When I was a game, man. When I was a kid, Star Wars was one of my favorite games to get in the cockpit simulator at the arcade and play. Oh, I thought I had that guy. Yeah, well, you know, Moon, that's a good point about microtransactions and stuff. I really think what microtransactions are going to do, and what I've kind of seen, is just kind of isolate gamers into one kind of style of game that they play a lot of. You know, somebody gets in there and they spend, you know, $100, $120 on a game, and, you know, that's, instead of buying 2 games, they're kind of like locked into playing that game, you know what I mean? And I think that's going to be something that we see a lot more in the future, is that the amount of games players play. And I don't think that really matters too much to the companies, because, you know, they're happy to have you playing their game. But yeah, I think the old days of being like, oh look, I play everything, will be closed out by that, you know.
Crush the rebels. Shields restored. Protect those power clamps.
You know what I've been wondering about is anybody playing Sims 4 in here? I've got to be honest. I've always been kind of curious about the Sims game, dude. Don't pull my man card, Moon. Do not pull my man card. I am curious about the Sims game, though. I got to be honest. I'm not somebody who... Yeah, L.A. Noir's out now. L.A. Noir was a great game. Yeah, I'm curious about the Sims game, man. Let me know on that. You know, keep up with me on Twitter and Facebook on what's going on with that, because I got to be honest, man. That's one that I've never played. But L.A. Noir, that's a game I played the hell out of. Really enjoy. Ooh, look at that. Let's go after him. Come on, scumbags. Yeah, Wookiee. To take you down, Chewbacca.
What you started, grandfather. Impossible. We're losing this.
Whoa. Woo! I got a missile on me? That ain't cool. Woo! Missile dance, son!
They've disabled our shields momentarily. Guard the Star
Figure
Destroyer.
that out at right about the right time. Alright. Well, I gotta say, we got defeated in our first game, but I had a lot of fun with that. And the set pieces and the overall presentation were over the top. The flying took a little getting used to, but felt pretty sharp. And definitely had that Star Warsy feel. You know, as far as L.A. Noir goes, that's definitely a solid, you know, adventure game, basically kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but with the twist that you're playing as the cops and stuff. And I don't want to quit. I want to go on. I want to go on, man. Do. I am a Star Wars nerd. I grew up in the Star Wars world, and I love my Star Wars. I always talk about, it's kind of iconic in this broadcast, the dad who fought a joke. Well, that happened in Return of the Jedi, and basically my dad cut a silent but deadly one, and I was like, a little kid, I was like, Dad, who fought it, Dad? Dad, you fought? Dad, somebody fought it, Dad. You smell that, Dad? That's Dinky. And the whole movie theater started laughing. It was right at the part where, like, Vader's like, I love you, son. Taking off his mask. Oh. My dad has never let me forget that. Ah, bro, I've heard great things about Assassin's Creed Origin. I still have not sat down with it. I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my mom lately, just helping out over at her house. Ooh, all right. Dude, that's pretty sick visuals right there. Defend. All right, we got to protect that guy. Dude, there's so much stuff on screen, man. Definitely gonna use these red lights. Red lights. Oh my god! Don't follow the red lights too deep. Assassin's Creed. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I have not played it yet. I've played the past franchise, and the original all the way through the third is one of my favorite little gaming series to get into. Man, there's a lot of stuff around here. We're going to have to really pay attention. All right, we got that guy from way far out. Sniper. Buddy, don't be shooting my thing. All right, woo!
Defend our blockade runners.
I'm coming, teammate. Chef Dolph is here. Whoa! Dude, I'm gonna have some wicked cool dreams tonight from this bad boy. All right. I dedicate that kill there to my man Moonrag.
We kept those TIE bombers from completing their attack run.
Taken out.
Ooh, down! Oh! It's like I got some member bears going, remember Star Fox? Dude, it's funny to see. Oh my god! That came up pretty fast. Yeah, I did play the first Battlefront. I liked it a lot. It was really well done. I think that this one's going to have a lot of good success because they've put in a single player, which the first one didn't have, and a lot of people said, like, I want single player, you know, put that in the game. So, I think there's, you know, good possibilities for this.
All right, everybody, let's get this done.
Man, these guys are taking out that ship pretty good. It's amazing, though, the visuals, you know, like bombers. All right, we got bombers out here. Let's take them out.
They've destroyed a blockade runner.
Good aim.
Woohoo!
Only one blockade runner left.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh. Oh, man, that came up fast. Well, shout out to Weasel and the Galaxy Dragons. How's it going, buddy? Check it out, some Star Wars today. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm coming, teammate. I'm coming. Ah, I got him. You're welcome, bro, Hemi.
We've deployed mines to halt their progress. Keep their TIE fighters from destroying them.
You know, there are more stars than grains of sand. It'd be amazing if, like, out there right now in the galaxy, there's, like, some space-fearing, like, race that's having, like, a war like this. Galactic battles. Is there an empire out there? I mean, you never know.
Barely holding it together here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Intercept the TIE fighters. Don't let them clear out our minds.
Dude, the set pieces, I mean, it's like jaw-dropping how much stuff's going on. And to run smooth and not be all laggy and stuff. Mad props.
No coming back from that!
Whoa. Dude, there is so much stuff.
Deflectors up!
Keep their TIE fighters from destroying the mines.
Oh, something's on me. Damn.
Keep on the fight.
Oh, yeah, bro. Weasel the game is looking sexy. Thank you, Steve, for bringing up our YouTube. Guys, I will put this broadcast up on YouTube. This is my first time going hands-on with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm definitely enjoying it. And we will put the entire broadcast up on our YouTube, so if you want to check it out, that would be awesome. Got a lot of videos up there for a lot of different games.
Got another.
Woo! Oh, snaps! Like all onto that guy, like, yeah, I got this guy. Then right into a building, right into a space thing.
All right, everybody, let's get this done. You might have to finish this without me.
And we'll definitely be giving this game some coverage over the next couple weeks and stuff, guys, because I know that there's story mode and stuff too to check out and stuff. So.
Ship's almost falling apart.
Whoa!
Another for our side.
The Imperials don't have many ships left. End this now. Finish them
We're
off.
trying, Commander. We're trying. Oh. All right. Woohoo. That looks pretty damn amazing. Dinner was absolutely wonderful. Dinner was definitely delicious. Did some pork chops last night. Big pork chop guy. I like the pork chops. All right. So we go to victory. Tell us a tale of victory, sire. I think that the biggest threat to me that game was myself flying into debris and stuff. But I mean, that's awesome too, is how much stuff is on screen and that you're actually interacting with it. You know, it's not something in a background image. I mean, you're flying through that blown out space freighter, like trying to blast a TIE fighter, and literally in if you like picture the three-dimensionality of it, where you're like
Clear us a path to
moving
that
all
new
fast
Kalmari
through it. It's
cruiser.
pretty amazing.
Devil's pay.
Pretty exciting. All right, I'm gonna try an interceptor again. I've heard, and I saw a little bit on Twitter about microtransactions, Weasel, but you know, it doesn't surprise me. And you got a game like this that comes out after a game like Call of Duty, and you're gonna have a lot of people that are like put their money into Call of Duty, and they are not gonna want to buy another game. So the first thing their bro's gonna be like, "Bro, dude, oh my God, Battlefront was amazing, bro. I was like flying a TIE fighter, and like Darth Vader flew by me, and it was crazy." And his buddy's gonna be like, "That game sucks. I went 40-2 on Call of Duty." You know, people will not want to, especially as we talk about microtransactions, always embrace, you know, something. So that is one thing that I've noticed over time. Oh my God. Remember when I was telling you about flying through the debris and stuff? Right there. But I got to say, as a gamer and a person that you know, loves badass visuals and oh my, insane gameplay, it's pretty rad. Dude, I'm like the hero of the Republic. But, you know, people are not quick to embrace. It's understandable too, you know. We were just talking about that with the cost, you know, and expense in gaming.
Destroy their blockade runners. Open the way.
But we can attack this. I guess that's why you want to fly a bomber if you're going after like one of these bad boys.
A TIE bomber squadron has joined us. Protect them during their attack run. Only one remains.
Oh shit. Yeah, I wouldn't say people are weird. It's just that, you know, people, you know, money don't grow on trees, you know, and people get into a game and they go like, that's what I'm gonna play, you know, and I'm not gonna embrace anything else. You know, I've seen it over a long time, but I think that if you honestly look at a game, and you know, somebody might say, oh, microtransactions are giving an advantage, but if you put enough time in, I'm sure you can unlock anything that you can get with the microtransactions. So, and I, as a guy that's, you know, always been like, oh, well, if I can do a microtransaction to give me an advantage, I would. I have never really seen a game where they really affect the game that much. I mean, maybe one or two games I've played in the whole scheme of things, but for the most part, it takes that time. And always the player that really dedicates themselves to a game comes out on top. At least that's what I've noticed. I've never seen somebody just be able to totally buy an advantage and like own a game because they've paid for it. I mean, some people say that's like World of Tanks, you know, like buying a premium tank, but those premium tanks get shredded by like a tier 10, you know. Sure, they can be good in their own. Oh, what is that? That is a mine. Okay, we definitely gonna figure out how to attack that. I have missiles on here. How do I fire one of those? Okay, we should probably look at the controls and figure that out.
Eliminate the mines so we may begin our assault.
Right on.
Whoa, whoa.
Mine destroyed. TIE bomber reinforcements have arrived. Make sure they get through.
I sense great fear in our opponents.
Oh, shit. The Freedom Tank. Well, the Freedom Tank is one of those tanks that is pretty darn special. You know, I've always kind of thought that the Glory, the IS-5, is a pretty intense tank, and that Rheinmetall tank destroyer is definitely one of those tanks that is a cut above the rest, in my opinion, as far as a Tier 8 tank goes.
Only one left.
Dude, that's pretty wicked.
The area is clear. It's time to press our advantage.
Wow. Oh, wow.
All forces, target the Mon Calamari cruiser. Disable those sensor clusters to weaken its defenses. Make
Whoa.
their victory short-lived. Our TIE bombers are initiating an attack run. Cover them.
Only a matter of time now.
Dude, the flying on this is redunculous. No. Ah. Goose, help me. Maverick.
Our TIE bombers finish their attack run.
Oh, shnikes. Oh my god. I think the more I fly, with like the more feel for the controls I'm
Disabling
getting.
those sensor clusters will weaken its defenses.
Dude, this is pretty badass.
Perfect. Keep dismantling the sensor on its lower hull. It will cripple their defenses. We've lost a group of TIE bombers. Protect them.
None will escape.
Whoa! Whoa! I knew my luck was running out. It looks really good. Dude, I'm telling you, Weasel, dude, I've got no depth perception, bro. I'm like a one-eyed man flying, and all of a sudden, like, I bank turn, and there's like a huge thing in front of me. You know what game keeps coming to mind is Star Fox. You know, like some of the flying on Star Fox was just so over the top when in the infancy of flying games and stuff. And it's amazing to see how far these games have come since games like Pilot Wings some of the original great flying games. I definitely feel like, though, the more time I spend with it, the better I feel with it. Hi, Dark Angel Babe. How's it going? Not for nothing. Good morning, sir. Clink to you, my friend. Got a delicious cup of drinking Starbucks coffee today, and it is delicious. I picked up a bag of their called like it has like a special name, like single blended only once out of like Brazil. It's pretty nice. It's got a nice flavor. Nice flavor. Definitely need it with all this Star Wars action going on right now. Oh yeah, Need for Speed. I stayed away from Need for Speed. You know, I didn't necessarily hear anything that made me not want to play it, but I'm going to get that game I'm going to get that game in the future when it's on sale. There's so many great games coming out right now that of all the games that I've experienced lately, like some of the top games for me at least that I went hands-on with, I really like the new Call of Duty. I'm really enjoying Star Wars Battlefront 2 here, and I've just got into this. I haven't even checked out the story yet. I haven't checked out the ground combat. I've just basically been flying, but I kind of like that freedom and that experience. You know, I'm never going to be a starfighter, so it's pretty cool to see how far it's come in gaming, you know, to get to do this, to get to make that play and have fun like that.
Enemy down.
Ooh, all right, got an assist. Imperial scum. Ah.
Our fighters have arrived. Keep the First Order from destroying them.
Oh, ah! Do you play a lot off stream? You know, Swagathors, I thought Wolfenstein was great. You know, I think it's been one of the best games I've played this year so far. Wolfenstein, the Call of Duty. I still haven't played Assassin's Creed. It's pretty weird. It's like my ships disappeared here. Did I push a button and take my guy out of like ship view, or? I've like piloted through with my 2 afterburners. Way to break it, Chef. My guy looks like he's in his cosmic wheelchair.
Nice getaway.
Ooh, mama.
My sensor displays are all flashing red.
You have evaded your pursuer.
Right. I think I have a new pursuer. Ah! But yeah, for them, I've been really busy lately. I've been, basically, let's check out this X-Wing. I've been basically doing a lot of stuff over at my mom's house. So I got some kind of glitch going, huh? Where my guy's just flying through using the Force. Okay. Let's try the fighter again. I guess.
Demolish those generators.
Guess I got it.
Oopsie. I'm playing Quidditch. I'm on my space broom. I like that, Ravencore. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm trapped in a loop of no ships loading, but that was the first something like that I've seen, so. Well, right on, Half Fans, and what did you think? I've really been liking it so far. It's you know, it's fast. It's definitely set in that Star Wars world. You know, the challenge of always PvP. You know, I jumped straight in. I'm like, all right, I'm going straight in because nobody's gonna teach you how to rock and roll like some guy that's right on your ass blowing you away. And it's like, how is he so good? I know that you can get in and do all the training, and training would probably be a good thing because I know what the hell my buttons would do at that point. But oh. I hear you, Half Hands. I'm playing on the 1X myself, bud.
They've led us into a trap. Brace for impact.
Ooh, look at that. That's pretty rad. View abilities. Concussion missile. Fire a fast missile that tracks locks target, deals moderate damage. Afterburner, turret gunner. Activate turrets which automatically track and fire at close enemy behind the player. Okay, well, that's good news. That's good info.
Our turbo laser's still active. For now, defend those generators. Moving to defend.
Oh. You know, Half Hands, what I've noticed with the Xbox One X and going into 4K gaming and stuff personally is the graphics are sharper, everything's a lot sharper, and there's more colors. Like, when people go, well, what do you mean by that? It's like there's just a bigger color spectrum that's becoming available, and also the sound is deeper too. That's another thing. The enhanced sound, you know, the booms. Like, I've been playing a lot of World of Tanks in it, and the booms and stuff and the firing of the guns, amazing. I think that it's something that, you know, like, I've been watching a lot of movies in it too, like Wonder Woman, the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's something that, as more people experience it, that they'll definitely say it wasn't hype, that it was, you know, the real thing. Oh man, that guy just lit me up. I had my Xbox One since the launch back in 2013, and, you know, starting to see dust accumulate so deep in it and stuff. I was like, well, before it breaks, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to the Xbox One X, and it lasted the entire time from launch, so that made me really happy. Dude, this battle going on right now, pretty rad. Yeah, I haven't looked at Ghost Recon in it. I've noticed that improved, again, colors and spectrum in World of Tanks. I still haven't sat down with Assassin's Creed. I really noticed it in Wolfenstein 2. The other night I was playing Wolfenstein, and I was most impressed by it. And I've seen a lot of it in Call of Duty. I haven't played Ghost Recon in it yet, though. I gotta sit down with Assassin's Creed. That's the one I've been wanting to sit down with. Oh, mama.
Your off quadrant is clear.
Oh, man, I could not shake that guy.
Waiting orders.
One of the ones I've been curious about is Resident Evil 7, because I know that it was supposed to be enhanced, and I haven't seen any option. I don't know if that's going to be patched at some point. Looking forward to the expansion for that, the Not a Hero expansion.
No challenge.
Keep thinning out their numbers. Wipe them out.
All right.
Another victory for the First Order.
Coffee, 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 coffee! It's going good, Toxic Assassin. Thanks for us. Yes, there is a story mode in Battlefront 2. Not for nothing. I hear it's pretty damn good, too. I hear it's really dramatic. And it starts out, from what I'm understanding, where you're looking through the eyes of an Imperial trooper. So I want to know how that goes. At some point, I'm going to have to sit down and check it out. I want to get into the multiplayer day one and give all the people that are going to do the story mode time to be ahead of me. It's one of the things in the channel is we try not to do any spoilers. It's like Call of Duty. All I've been doing is playing the multiplayer in the channel because the story's so good.
Vulnerable, but far from defenseless.
But at some point we'll look at the story in Call of Duty. Alright, I haven't tried out a bomber yet. I'm kind of nervous about it. I think I'm going to stick with the interceptor for now. I get used to this. I gotta check out some of those hero battles. I saw one earlier online where a guy was playing as Darth Maul, and he was running against Yoda and Rey, and it looked pretty epic.
Our forces won't stand a chance with those cruisers in place. Commence attack run.
Wow. This is going to be a pretty amazing story set piece, huh?
This ship's taking a lot of hits.
They're down.
They're holding together here.
I've taken heavy damage.
And all I see is enemy planes around me, man. I gotta get some
Wing
friends.
squadron has joined us. Cover them so they can perform a bombing run.
Arms away.
Ow! Ah! Oopsie. Oh yeah, Forza 7 definitely looks good. Forza 7, last year I was very impressed, or actually earlier this year at the Xbox press reveal for Forza 7 and ultra high def looked pretty damn amazing. I think it was a great opener to show the power of the One X. Alright, let's go. Let's try some TIE Fighter action. What's for dinner tonight, Steve? That's a great question. I'm thinking of cooking some Ono, bro. My buddy that works over at the fish market around the corner told me they just got some fresh Ono in, but I'll head over there and check it out. Maybe do some Opa. Ono, Opa, Mahi Mahi, any of the above. Damn, that guy shot me down as soon as I came in. I wanted to live a little bit, man.
Need to protect those bombers.
Okay, so there's a missile. I just used a missile lock on that guy. Yeah! Woo! Pretty cool.
One of our blockade runners is taking damage. Defend it.
It's amazing to see how far games have come, man. You know, I've been playing a lot of classics lately. I got one of those little SNES minis, and I've been playing just games like classic Final Fantasy and pixelated games and stuff. And oh, shit, it's amazing. It transferred great, not for nothing. Basically, I had a 5 terabyte Seagate hard drive. And everything that I had on that Seagate hard drive transferred straight over. Now, I had some smaller games on my internal drive, and obviously they didn't transfer over. With the profile, I had to re-download them. They were on my profile still, but because it's a different internal hard drive, I had to re-download them. But, you know, it didn't really take that long. I only had a couple on there. But the terabyte hard drive transferred almost straight over, bro.
We're reading heavy shielding around the dock.
Dude, this game is pretty sweet.
Enemy down.
And I'm so glad I picked up that hard drive, because really, I got it about 3 years ago when I first started streaming a lot, and it was you know, not too expensive of a purchase or anything, about $160 for 5 terabytes, and it feels, you know, like I always have my games on there locked on. Right.
That's what I call a near miss.
Good work. Our Y-Wings finished their farming run. Take down those shield generators. Then we can go after the Star Destroyer.
Dude, this flying is redunculi. What does redunculi mean, Chef? Well, it means my mouth is hanging wide open, and I'm like, holy shit! Oh, good description of redunculi!
Let's take it right to them. Fighter destroyed. My ship's
The shields around the dock are still in place.
Whoa!
Destroy those generators.
Incredible shot.
Uh-oh. Took some big hits right there.
Generator down. Continue.
Oh, incoming missile. Shake and bake.
Friendly bombers incoming.
Send a missile back their way.
I'm almost out of this fight. That's a step in the right direction.
All right. Woo!
That's the way. What's that?
Uh-oh. We got a Bogota. Oh, incoming missile. Time to go after burgers. Ah! Oh.
Stabilize. Good. Lost the tail. And spoiled.
Man. Oh, it's looking pretty damn smooth, my man.
Shook him off. Excellent work.
Oh, man, we were having a hell of a run. That was a hell of a run. Ugh. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It definitely does look sweet in 4K.
Glad you left a few for us. Got him.
We're out. You'll get through there.
You sure you're not a Jedi?
I'm starting to feel like a Jedi.
My droid's reporting severe damage.
Oh, I almost got that guy. He's got like just a little tiny. Yeah. Somebody else picked him off. Nice.
Get thin. Wrap this up or we'll have to disengage.
Woo!
It's been an honor.
All right. Kicking ass and taking names. Oh, man.
We've lost too many. We'll retreat to fight another day.
That was badass. Time to refill the coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Woohoo! All right, let's get in on this.
All forces repel the rebels' assault.
All right. I've been liking the Interceptor. I'm not quite, exactly sure what the Interceptor's difference between the TIE Fighter is, but on both sides, I've been enjoying the Interceptor a lot. Like, I don't know if maybe the TIE Fighter has more armor. Maybe the Interceptor has... I'm not quite sure. We'll have to look it up. We'll have to get to the bottom of it.
Their destructive aims are clear. The rebels intend to disable the cruisers guarding the docks.
X-mode engaged.
Target destroyed.
Oh, you're mine, Jedi. Got you dead nuts. Woo! Oh. Ah! Incoming missile! Jedi revenge! Basic maneuvers! Did we lose him?
A Y-wing squadron's appeared. Do not allow them to complete their bombing run.
Whoa!
Fighter destroyed.
Oh, there's those Y-wings. Let's go get these guys. Oh, man, they hosed my ass. That's the guy we just took out a second ago. He came back and got revenge. Vengeance! That's pretty awesome. I gotta be honest, if you're asking me to fly a TIE fighter over like a World War I biplane, I'm definitely much more into this than Battlefield 1 as far as flying goes. I like the whole space battles.
Rebel blockade runners.
Not that there's anything wrong with Battlefield 1 or anything, I definitely like these ultra style space battles, man. Come on, missile, get that guy. Yeah! Woo! Embrace the dark side, young Skywalker.
The first step in their plan will be to destroy our cruisers. We've lost one of our cruisers. Defend the one remaining.
They hired me to clean up this mess.
Our defenses have sustained heavy damage. They can't take much more.
Oh, that guy just smashed me. 50 John, what's up? Oh, bro, I've been liking it a lot, man. It's sexy. It's definitely sexy, man.
Weapons powered up.
You know, when I was a kid, man, going to the arcade, I don't know if you guys remember that classic arcade game where you could get in the cockpit and like fly and like do like the mission where you just bomb the Death Star and all that. I love this. I love like getting to experience the Star Wars world like that.
Generators. If they fail, the
Damn, dude, two of our guys just bogeyed right into that thing. You know, it wasn't that Battlefield 1, like, what was not a good game or anything. I just didn't get into it, man. Like, I don't know. You know, World War 1, it's definitely something that deserves to be, like, checked out and respected and stuff. I don't know, man, but I just, because, like, it's like I was saying the other day, if Battlefield 1 would have come out before Battlefield 4, I think I would have liked it so much more. But I just kept missing Battlefield 4 while I was playing Battlefield 1. Oh, nice. That guy dodged my missile.
Y-wing bombers are getting through. They must.
Dude, I can't wait to see The Last Jedi, man. Big Star Wars fan here. Dude, something's on me. Something's on me like white on rice.
If they take down the shield generators, our destroyer is
Whoa! Fail. You know, that's what I'm hearing, Half Hands. I am hearing that there will be Battlefield 5 next year. You know what I think would be an interesting compromise between going to the past with games like Battlefield 1 and the future with games like Battlefield 4 would maybe be like going back to Vietnam. you know, and checking out some jungle warfare and stuff. A lot of people say, well, it's a super sensitive subject, and, you know, Vietnam games, you know, would be hard to do because the emotions still run so high. I mean, my dad was in Nam, you know, it's one of those things. But I think that, you know, the combination of modern things like jet fighters that were, you know, being used, and, you know, weaponry and stuff, and then an interesting mix of potential large battles like the City of Wei and smaller battles that, you know, happen throughout, or even like the Siege of Saigon where you had like an all-out city battle. It could be pretty interesting. How's my Minecraft world? Oh, I haven't crafted anything in Minecraft. My Minecraft world is small. What I gotta say is, one thing I've been enjoying is getting a lot less Minecraft invites spam my way. That's been nice. Lately, the big game spamming that's been coming my way is Fortnite. The other day, a guy spammed me about 35 invites to Fortnite in a row. Man, I'm like, dude, haven't played it.
Heavy damage detected.
Whoa! Damn. Oh, 100 invites. That's a good point. That's a good point, Half-Hands. Bad Company did do that with their expansion. I remember flying the chopper with Fortunate Son playing in it. It was pretty intense and pretty well done.
Engaging enemy. What's happening out here?
Generators down. The dock is unshielded. Intercept their X-Wings. Failure is not an option.
Enemy to the rear!
Dude, these guys are picking us off as soon as we're coming in. Oh, yeah, Bust 07. Yeah, you know, Player Unknown, that's going to be a big one next month. Medal of Honor Airborne, that's old school, bro. Agreed, Steve, agreed. I've been watching Mr. Cancer stream Player Unknown Battleground. Guy's a great streamer. Really gets into the games and stuff. And
Don't prove yourself worthy.
he's made Player Unknown look like something that I'm going to be pretty interested in.
We can't afford to engage it directly. Keep up defenses and hold for reinforcements.
Dude, I can't wait to see The Last Jedi, man.
Its bombing run. Stop them from reaching the dock.
Target annihilated.
I can remember when I was a kid going and standing in line for the Star Wars movies and just being like, dude, these movies are so amazing.
While we bring them back online.
In a galaxy far, far away. Something's on me. Ah! Turbo! Turbo! Shake and bake!
We can't let the Empire down.
Shields are back online. Prevent the rebels from disabling the power clamps.
Alright! Woohoo! Still got one on me, man. Oh, I can't believe I made that. I was going on a wing and a prayer right there. Oh! Oh!
Perfectly executed.
Woo! Flying like my name's Moonrat. Whenever flying games would come out, man, my man Moonrat, man, he'd be the best guy at them. Oh, shoot. I got ambitious. Whew. That was their first one, Bust 07? Well, I'm 39, and the first one for me was back in the day, was the original Star Wars, and that came out in 77. I wasn't born yet. I was born in 78. And I remember being like, 3 years old, and my parents putting it on, and like Betamax, and then like going to the movie theater to see The Empire Strikes Back, and like crying as a kid, being all tore up because like Luke Skywalker, my hero, got his hand cut off, you know.
Shields restored. Protect those power clamps.
And then being about 5 years old and seeing Return of the Jedi, and then when the new ones came out, like Phantom Menace, I actually waited in line. I was one of those guys that waited 3 days in line to see that. And I gotta be honest, I was a little disappointed. Oh, I thought I made that turn. Not for nothing. I'm not sure if Moon's still in here, but as far as I know, he is shipping out at the end of this month, right after November. Moon, you still in here? I'm so proud of him.
They've disabled our shields momentarily. Guard the Star Destroyer while we reinitiate systems. The Star Destroyer's reactor is on the brink of failure. Now is the time. Crush the rebels.
Oh, they got us.
Fall back.
Oh, next week?
Faced
Damn,
a
Moon, next
considerable
week?
setback this day.
Oh, hell yeah, Moon's gonna get it done. You know, I was just talking about that the other day, too. We just celebrated Veterans Day this weekend past, and, you know, they have a Veterans Day, but I feel like they could totally have, like, Veterans, 6 months or Veterans Year. And, that's definitely something that's noble to, serve your prospective country, and you should be celebrated and respected for it. You always will be in this channel, for sure. My name's Jeff. It's going good, bro. Playing some Star Wars, having a blast, man.
Clear us a path to that Mon Calamari cruiser. We'll make these rebels pay.
Oh, man, this is the first one I started out on today. This map is big! Heck yeah, hoorah.
Destroy their blockade runners. Then we can press our attack.
Alright, let's go for it. Whoa, there's just so much stuff going on, man. Whoa! Oh yeah? Interesting, Ravencore, interesting. Nice, nice. With directional pad, I got the visions changing, and so far, yeah, you can just kind of change your view spectrum. And you can see behind you with the directional pad, but I don't see any preset evasive maneuvers in it so far. Maybe that's something you gotta set. I'm just going with default controls for the moment.
We've lost a group of TIE bombers. Protect them.
That might be one thing, Penny, even for me.
Damn, something's on me.
Torpedo away.
I've been using the booster and then just trying to shake and bake whenever something gets on me. Oh, I didn't know that, not for nothing. That's, well, you know what? That's still, God bless you, man, for trying, you know, nothing wrong with that. You know, Almighty John, I've really been liking it. Focus Zone 7, absolutely. This is the full game. Battlefront is out. It's been out since last night, and if you had EA Access Pass, you've had like 10 hours with it over the last week. But yeah, the full game is out as of right now. You know, not for nothing, you still work like the hardest job I could imagine, like flying a plane, bro. Like I'm sitting here and I'm whizzing around and stuff, but I mean, like actually going like, you know, 400, 500, 600 miles an hour, dude. That's amazing, bro. I remember the good old days when we were as a kid, you know, and before September 11th, they'd take us in and let us see the cockpit and stuff like that. It was so amazing. Like actually going in there, and the pilots would have you come in and they'd give you a set of wings. It was so cool. But, you know, obviously now security things have changed. But the stewardesses, well, actually for flight attendants now, the flight attendant would come into the back and they'd say, you know, back then you call them stewardess, but nowadays they're flight attendants for, you know, being politically correct. And they'd come in and they'd say, you know, you want to go see the cockpit, and usually after about like 2 hours in flight, that you'd go up there and the flight crew would welcome you in there and actually like let you see all the levers and stuff, and just, I mean, you didn't touch nothing or anything, but you just got to see the overall cockpit. It was an amazing experience.
Rebel mines protect the cruiser. Destroy them and we'll begin our assault.
I'm coming, teammate. Whoa. That guy got right behind me. You know, I don't think it's too bad, Almighty John. It took me a little getting used to, but it's not too bad. For me, the biggest threat has been, like on this map, is the debris. But that's also what I think makes this map so amazing, is that you got so much stuff going on, and you're actually piloting through it. You know, getting to fly a you know, a starfighter in it. I think that's just awesome.
Eliminate the mines so we may begin our assault. TIE bomber reinforcements have arrived. Make sure they get through.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo!
Our TIE bombers finish their attack run.
Oh, I got too ambitious. Oh, bro, it's flying nowadays can be quite expensive. You know, the best thing to do is know when you're going to fly and book way ahead of time. That's the trick to getting, you know, good rates and stuff.
Clear them out.
Damn. Yoda, that was Yoda that just took me out. Somebody's flying around as the hero Yoda. That's pretty rad. Oh man, as soon as I came in, that's one of the things I've noticed, like people are smart, they'll loop around where you're coming in to spawn so they're like directly behind you. I used to use that technique on Battlefield 4 so that you're right behind a guy spawning in. We're going to take evasive maneuvers right at the start here.
Mine destroyed.
Ship's not responding.
Our numbers run thin. Finish this quickly or we'll need to withdraw.
Target down.
Fall back. The battle is lost.
Yeah, you should focus on. What you might need to do is reinstall or something. Dude, that popcorn goes boom guy was just sitting there waiting for people to come out of the spawn. That was a little janky. Yeah, but I've had that happen before where my access was still there. What I'd do is either check the game installation, turn off your Xbox, turn on your Xbox, and restart it at that point. But you should have the full access to the game. Oh man, server connection loss, huh? Alright, I think we're back connected. Alrighty. Let's check out some Galactic Assault. Since we're here, they got heroes and villains. Blast, fast-paced, close quarter combat. Strike, 2 teams of 8 players compete on objective base. Let's see some of this Galactic Assault here. Imperial intelligence has been monitoring rumors of a growing rebel presence in Mos Eisley. Now they launch a surprise raid in hope of clearing this infestation. Tatooine. Alright. Oh, on the controller? You know what's funny is on my old Xbox controller, my grip came off. On my Xbox One controller, I had like a rubber undergrip, like where, like on this standard controller here, there's no rubber undergrip, but on the other one I did, and like the glue wore off on it. I just kind of squeezed it tighter. Thought about putting some duct tape on it, but I had a feeling that like it would run and get into like the between the buttons and the buttons would start sticking. Alright, so we got officer, we got specialist, we got assault. Let's just go ahead and take out assault here. Starting as assault.
Right with you. Stay here. Stay here.
The Empire's been tipped off about us selling Mos Eisley. We have to hold the stormtroopers back while we ready an evacuation. We're not leaving our people behind. Delay the enemy at the junkyard and cantina. And remember the civilians. We're fighting at someone's home.
This is pretty rad. Well, hello there. I saw a guy's head just poke up right over that hill. Oh, those are good guys. Don't kill civvies. Don't kill civvies. Sorry, Jawas. Dude, that guy's laying down some fire over there. Alright. Take it down. Got his buddy, too. Oh yeah, it looks really nice. Punisher, man. I like Joe Bethulemall. I can't always mess up on saying his name. I think he's an awesome actor.
Scanning.
Junkyard defense is in bad shape. Right with you.
Alright, here we go. The first season was pretty damn amazing.
Junkyard slipping away.
Alright, that's a gun we were manning a second ago.
Cantina under fire. No time to drink.
Scanning.
Right.
They're storming the cantina.
Oh, they flaked me near.
Stand together.
Pretty intense, pretty intense. I like that last little corner spot I was at. I was getting some good side shots on these guys. I need a sniper rifle over here. Look at that thing.
This for the money.
Unidentified allies fighting stormtroopers.
Hellboy into Injustice 2. I heard that they added the Ninja Turtles too. Whoa! Dude, he whipped out his shield and was like, what? Shoot me in the back, son. Oh. Hey, how you doing, Evo X?
Ready to launch.
All right, victory! Woo!
Our sacrifice today.
Coffee good, Star Wars good, coffee good. Dude, our Han Solo MVP, Papa Tats. Get him, Papa Tats! Yeah, I heard Ninja Turtles were added to Injustice's lineup, bro. No, I have not, Steve. I've been watching a lot of classic Seinfeld, bro. They got Seinfeld on in syndication on TBS, dude, and I swear to God, that show, 20 years later, still makes me laugh my ass off, dude. Forever, Judge Reinhold as the close talker, dude. Whenever I encounter a person that's a close talker in real life, like, hey, what's Bob like? He's a close talker. And you know, somebody just knows immediately. They're just like, oh, dude, Seinfeld. My friend Mark is the biggest close talker, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, when somebody's so up in your face that you can like like see like the pores, like, you're like, dude, bro, you know, I'm trying to make out. See, I like Larry David, and Larry David wrote Curb Your Enthusiasm and stars in that, and he also wrote Seinfeld, so I like the first Curb Your Enthusiasm. I have not caught up on the second, though. I gotta get into that. Yeah, as far as I heard, Weasel, the Turtles were being added to Injustice. There was a tweet about it the other day. You know, it's hard on Facebook lately. It's like they've been making a big thing with that fake news. Like today on Facebook, they're like, Tom Hanks kills 5 people in shooting spree. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look and it's like The Onion. And I'm like, oh, fake news on Facebook. Yeah, I don't mind, you know, somebody being within a few, you know, feet of me, Steve, but when somebody's like trying to stand like face to face and have a conversation, dude, I always like, is this like a staring contest or something? What's going on here, man? Oh. I had a boss, Russ, back in the day in the kitchen, and oh my God, he was a close talker, dude. He was the head chef, man, and he'd get in there and he'd be like 6 inches from you, dude. And like sometimes when he was yelling, he'd be like, "Spit!" Like spit would be coming out. You know, he'd be so mad. And I'd be like, I'd look down because you know you like you don't want to be like making eye contact with somebody at that point. I was lucky too though, because I'm pretty tall. You saw that too on Facebook? That shit tripped me out when I saw that, Weasel. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, bro. Oh, the close talker. But there's so many good ones in Seinfeld, I mean, like, that I've enjoyed over the years. Well, it looks like we got a loading screen here. Rorschach. Let's see what's going in here with this. You know, I think EmuX that microtransactions are something that you're going to see a lot in games, and I'm not so much angry about it. I just feel like, you know, you got to play the games you want to play, and You know, there's microtransactions and everything now. Like Moonreich was saying earlier, you got microtransactions in single-player games nowadays, so it seems to be one of those things. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. I know what you're trying to say, Almighty John. You're talking about Rorschach from... Oh man! Now right when I know what you're talking, the guy with the face that with where the ink splotches would change on him, and Constantine. I know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Battlefront. Battlefront. We want to play you. It looks like maybe he gave us the old... Yeah, from Watchmen. The old lock-up a Rooski here, huh? Go ahead and I'll try to get this thing restarted. Now, Dr. Manhattan was the blue guy that could, like, blow people up with his mind, who was, like, basically, like, God in that movie. I was partial to the comedian because it was played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the comedian. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and reload this, so I'm going to stop the broadcast and stuff because it looks like we've got it caught up in, like, a loading screen or something. No big thing, no big thing. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll come right back. If you guys would like to join us back in here for some more Star Wars action, we'd love to see you in the channel. And if you've got other things you got to do today, thank you so much for tuning in. It's always nice to see you guys, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. And we will restart this up right now, but might take a sec.